All right, everybody, we're here to talk about the Hammer Dark Web Hybrid. Another symmetrical by Hammer. One of the webs, the dark web's been out before. They had a solid out last, I believe, and now they come out with their hybrid. It does come with a little surface on it. I'll go over the specs in the video, but we'll get a chance to throw this ball and talk more about it after we get a chance to look at it. All right, let's get to bowling.
Okay, time to take this thing for a spin. So once again, bowling on a fresh house pattern. I don't know the name of the pattern. They haven't really told me much information on the pattern yet, but just judging based off of the reaction on fresh, it's about 44 foot long and plenty of volume. So plenty of slide, plenty of skid for the ball. So which was good to get that for the doing this video for the dark web. So this ball, I wasn't sure about it before I drilled it up. I threw it at the demo. There was so much friction at the demo at the Bowl Expo that it didn't look real good there. So, but I keep an open mind when I think about those things. So went ahead and drilled it up and took it out here where there's a lot more volume, and that's whenever I seen it come to life. So funny thing was, I did not get a chance to compare this to my Troublemaker, but it really did remind me a lot of my Troublemaker. That could be due to the layout I put on there, similar. RG rating 2.514, it's medium. It's anything over 2.5, it's a little bit higher. It's medium-ish. Differential 0.048, that's kind of medium-ish. Layout 45, that part don't matter. 3.5, that's a pretty strong pin position. 3 3/8 is the strongest. It's just a hair above that, and then 50 on that back angle. Want to mention making sure you see the little subscribe thing up there. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you have, thank you. Anyway, that back angle being 50, I can't remember what I did my Troublemaker, but it was somewhere around there, 50, 55, something in that range. Maybe 60, I think it was right around there. But yeah, I got the pin a little bit lower on this one, and similar shape. You go and look at my video for the Troublemaker. For me, it's a very similar shape, and I really like the Troublemaker. So that tells you right there how much I like the dark web. Troublemaker is one of my favorite balls. It does come with a 2000 grit finish. I think the Troublemaker came at 3000. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. 2000 grit finish, which is plenty of surface. Typically don't like throwing 2000 grit finish, which is probably why I didn't think it was so great at the demo whenever I was throwing on a bunch of friction. But now that there was plenty of volume to bowl on, it really looked good. Of course, it shined up, with the oil and things. But yeah, so I did not get a chance to throw the other dark web, the solid, but I'm drilling this up now. I know a lot of people talked highly about the dark web solid, so my impressions of this ball is it's a fairly strong symmetrical hybrid. I would say if you got a decent amount of speed, you could use this on a lot of conditions, maybe on fresh if you got a lot of hand. If you don't have a lot of hand, you could use it on fresh for the most part. I'm just pointing it up the lane a little bit. It's got enough teeth that it'll go through the pins even in a lot of volume. Like say some of my other videos I did this same day, I was using weaker stuff and I had to soften my hand up to get it to read the lane right. And this ball here I could just let go and it did pretty good. I would not recommend this ball for people that throw the ball slow. It's just too strong for that. The ball's going to be dead on arrival. I'm a little bit slow, but I'm able to loosen up and gain a little projection and speed to kind of get it to work. And especially, like I said, I've got plenty of volume I'm bowling on here, so that makes a difference. So, but on this house shot here, I believe I'm going to get a lot of use out of this ball. I haven't even thrown my Troublemaker in this house yet. It'll probably be a really good ball in that house, but seeing what I got with the dark web being somewhat similar, there's a nice little tapping the 10 out. Thank you very much for that gift. But seeing what I see in this house here, I feel like I can get a lot of use out of this dark web in this house. Like I said, if you're a little bit higher speed, younger, you're a typical guy that's like 17, 18 miles an hour, this ball is going to be really, really nice for you. If you had the other dark web, you know, obviously I think if you switched over to the hybrid, you're going to have a really good 1-2 punch there. By the time this video is out, this ball has just got released this past weekend. So I'm attempting to get several of these videos out to get caught up. Don't forget to visit our website, teamboombowling.com. I have been trying to edit that and update it with some prices from the pro shop. All of those prices are in store only. It is not to be shipped. But yeah, I mean, I'll get a lot of use out of this ball in this bowling alley. I think if I was back in New Orleans where there was a lot more friction, I would have a hard time getting use out of this ball in that house for me. But there's a lot of people that still would be able to there. It just depends on the bowler, you know. Probably not game 3. You might be able to get game 1, game 2 out of it, but game 3 would probably be time to put it away and go to something a little bit slicker over there. With this house here, I could probably throw this ball all 3 games, no problem. Like I said, please make sure you're subscribing. If you're not, do so. If you have, thank you again. So yeah. But come see me in Vero Beach. Come check it out. Let's talk about this bowling ball or any others and see which ones you might match up with. And let's get you something drilled up. Yeah, throw this shot here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that was a good shot. It's very smooth, rounded at the break point. That may be due to the layout as well. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't throw the other one. I'll be curious if I drilled it with the pin up a little bit higher, if I could get the break point a little sharper. But I'm sure it would be a little sharper than that. I actually like that smooth motion. I did that higher back number to smooth out round out the angle on the back end because I wanted this ball to be smoother, so I think it worked out really good. If you do want it a little more pop and a little bit harder off the break point, just lower that back number and the ball will jump a little harder. So till next time.
All right, everybody, there you go. You had a chance to see the Dark Web Hybrid by Hammer. Once again, I'm here in Vero Beach at Vero Bowl in the pro shop. Come see me if you're near me. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. And yeah, till the next one, boom out.